just to give you a little bit of context of our Nidra practice, it's a delicious way to kind of either start or end your week. So remember, this is just one of the tools that we can use as an offering to complement all of our practices, whether it's, therapy, medications, yoga practices, meditations, yoga nidras, all that kind of stuff. And so if you find as we move through our guided practice tonight or our guided relaxation that you need to shift or adjust, please do so. And what I invite you to do is find something to go underneath the back of the knees, especially if you're laying flat, either on a couch or a bed or the floor. Again, get comfortable. The hands can rest softly on your torso or out to the side. Maybe legs a little bit apart, feet splayed apart a little bit. Again, whatever feels okay, comfortable for you. I always like to put something on the back of the head and cover up with a blanket. So as we start to get settled in this evening's guided rest, our guided relaxation, we will be about 40 minutes in this practice. You'll hear me talking. And if you fall asleep, you might not hear me talking. And in that case, just to provide you a little context, a little predictability, our Yoga Nidra, or our guided rest practice, is a form of guided meditation. But there is nothing for you to do except to listen and follow the guidance of my voice. And so I invite you to release the need to do anything. I invite you to maybe remain awake and aware and still. But should you need to, make any adjustments as necessary. And now we'll begin the practice. So our guided practice tonight will consist of 6 separate practices. First, we will set an intention, and as I've always said, a theme for our practice. Next, I will guide your awareness to different places in your physical body. After that, we will count our breath, starting with the number 27 and counting our way down. Then we will explore parts of opposite sensations within the body. And then finally, we will come back to our intention, that theme. We'll do a little bit of extended exhale and inhale breath work. And then we will end or conclude our Yoga Nidra practice. And then we will come back to a sitting space or a position for a moment of gratitude. Again, as we get settled in, let's make any shifts or adjustments as you need to, so that you are the most comfortable you can be in the moment. And with just a few words, I invite you to set an intention or a theme for yourself and repeat it silently 3 times. The theme can be something very specific, like, I no longer need to smoke cigarettes, or something more abstract, I am happy and healthy. Or for me, for example, I am pain-free because I deal with chronic pain on a daily basis. It should be stated in a present tense as if it were already true. So at this moment, I invite you to repeat your theme, your intention, silently to yourselves 3 times. Good. We will now move into a rotation of consciousness, also known as a body scan. You've probably have heard it called a body scan before. And what you do is listen listen to the body part that I mentioned, then you imagine in your brain that body part, and you also say that body part silently to yourself. So this helps you to get rid of the monkey chatter, the repetitive thoughts, also helps you to focus and concentrate. So I invite you to bring into your awareness to the palm of your right hand. The palm of your right hand. Your right thumb, right index finger, right middle finger, right ring finger, right pinky finger, right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, right armpit, right shoulder, right side chest, right side waist, right hip point, right thigh, right hamstring, right kneecap, right back of the knee, right shin, right calf, right ankle, right heel, the sole of your right foot, the top of the right foot, right big toe, right second toe, right third toe, right fourth toe, right fifth toe. Now, let's bring all of your attention and awareness to settle into the right side of your body. Good. And so gradually drawing all of your attention now into the palm of your left hand, the back of that left hand, your left thumb, left index finger, left middle finger, left ring finger, left pinky finger, left wrist, left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, left armpit, left shoulder, left side chest, left side waist, left hip point, left thigh, left hamstring, left kneecap, left back of the knee, left shin, left calf, left ankle, left heel, the sole of your left foot, the top of your left foot, your big left toe, left second toe, left third toe, left fourth toe, left fifth toe. Again, bring all of your awareness, your attention, to the entire left side of your body, ever so gradually, allowing your awareness, your attention, to settle to the back side of your body. Starting with the back of the head, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, upper back, mid back, low back, the entire length of your spine. Right hip, your left hip, right calf, left calf, right heel, left heel. Once again, bringing all of your awareness to the entire backside of your body. And then, ever so gradually, let's allow into your awareness, your attention, to shift to the entire front side of your body. Starting with the top of the head, your forehead, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, your left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eye, left eye, your right cheek, your left cheek, the top of your nose, the tip of your nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, the tongue resting softly inside of your mouth, the lips softly sealed, the teeth separated. Continuing, your jaw, your throat, right chest, left chest, right rib cage, left rib cage, upper abdomen, navel center, lower abdomen, your right hip points, your left hip points, right thigh, left thigh, your right knee, your left knee, your right shin, your left shin, your right foot, your left foot. Allow your awareness to shift to the entire front side of your body. Now, we will now draw our attention to the rhythm of your breath. I invite you to sense to your breath, to your navel center, your heart, your throat, and your nostrils. So beginning with your attention to your breath, your awareness at your navel center. Then I invite you to count down each breath. We'll start at the number 27 and counting down towards 1. So it goes something like this. Inhale 27, exhale 27. Inhale 26, exhale 26. So With the rhythm of your own breath, allow your attention to follow your breath at your navel center, starting with the number 27, starting now. So I invite you to stop wherever you happen to be. If you lose count of your counting down, just restart. And let's gradually draw your attention to your breath as it moves to your heart space. Then starting with the number 27, inhale and exhale. 26, inhale and exhale. With the rhythm of your own breath, counting down, starting now. Good. Stop right there, wherever you happen to be. I invite you to stop, and then ever so gradually bring your attention to your breath as it moves to your throat center, just allowing your awareness to be drawn to your breath and your throat. And again, starting with the number 7, I invite you to count your breath, starting now. And I invite you to stop. And from there, wherever you happen to be, I invite you to stop, gradually allowing your awareness to shift to your breath as it moves to your nostrils. And again, just allow your attention to come to your nostrils and counting back from the number 27, I invite you to start now. And wherever you happen to be, I invite you to stop. We will now work with opposites and contrasts. So, welcome any and all sensations as they work. As you work with any sensation, I invite you just to notice how these sensations feel in your body without any sort of judgment or commentary. Without seeking sensations, just observe and notice. So I invite you to notice the entire right side of your body. Just notice the right side of your body. just the right side. And I invite you to notice the left side of your body. Just observe and notice the entire left side of your body. And then I invite you to go back and notice the right side of your body. Just notice the right side. And then shifting your awareness to the left side of your body. Just the left side. Observe the right side and then the left side. And notice how both sides feel simultaneously at the same time. Good. I invite you to notice any sensation of hot or heat in your body. Just observe any sense of heat or warmth. Notice any sense of cool or cold in your body. Just observe any sense of cool or cold. I invite you to notice any sensations of heat or warmth in your body. Just observe and notice what you notice about heat or warmth. And then I invite you to notice any sensation of cool or cold in your body. Just the sensation of cool or cold. I invite you to notice that sense of warmth or heat. Notice the idea or sense of cool or cold. And then notice both heat and cool at the same time. Good. I invite you to notice the sensations of comfort in the body. Without seeking sensation, just observe the idea of comfort as it resonates in your own body. Just comfort. And then I invite you to notice the sensation of discomfort in your body. Just notice any discomfort. I invite you to notice the sensation of comfort in your body. Just the sensation of comfort. And then I invite you to notice the sensation of discomfort. And back to noticing comfort. And then shifting to notice discomfort. Notice perhaps both comfort and discomfort at the same time. We will now move through a few visualizations. Begin to observe and notice any sensations that may or may not show up in your body. Just kind of acknowledge them and then let them go. I invite you to notice all the places in your body that are supported by the ground or the surface underneath you. Just notice the places in your body that are supported by the surface underneath you. I invite you now to notice the fluids of your body becoming calm and easy like a lazy river. Just observe the fluids in your own body. And then I invite you to notice the warmth of fire inside you as it comes to a slow burn. And again, let's observe the breath as it flows freely and softly. Bringing your awareness back to the breath, not changing your breath in any way. Just notice what it feels like to relax here and breathe. Maybe it feels different than when we started class, and that's okay. Maybe it doesn't feel any different, and that's okay too. And let's notice where you feel the most movement as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Good. Let's continue with a few contrasts. So let's imagine the warm glow of light all around you, not bright, but a glimmering glow of soft light, as if your body were surrounded by this warm and comforting energy. Now, imagine the light fading into darkness, coal black, flat, dense darkness. The darkest night without stars or moon. Maybe a dark room without windows. The darkness behind your closed eyelids. Let's move on. Let's imagine feeling lethargic and tired from lack of sleep. Feel that achy tiredness in your bones, body, and brain when you just can't muster the strength for one more thing. And then let's imagine feeling completely rested. You have enough energy to face each day with grace and ease. You have slept well, and you are electrically alive in each vibrating fiber of your being. Good. Let's now awaken that sensation of dryness in the body. So let's remember the feeling of dryness on the skin. Maybe your clothes are dry, your hair is dry, the whole body dry. So perhaps that feeling of dryness permeates into your body as a sensation of dehydration. The body is dry, the whole body dry. Now, let's awaken the experience of moisture in the body, the experience of moisture and wetness. Let's imagine water on the fingertips. What would that feel like? And then let's remember the feeling you have when you are in the bath surrounded by water. Imagine the wetness moving into the body as a sensation of internal hydration. The body is wet, the whole body wet. Good. Now, what happens when you feel blocked? So let's remember the last time maybe you were stuck in traffic, when your sinuses were blocked by a cold or your energy blocked by an injury. Maybe when something happened that impeded your progress forward. So without dwelling on those details, let's focus on the sensation of being physically, energetically, or maybe emotionally blocked. Now let's flip that. How does it feel like to be in the flow? So imagine water flowing smoothly around rocks, that gentle feel of wind flowing through your hair, and then maybe a time when you could easily take steps forward on your path and everything seemed to be in flow. Good. Now let's embody a feeling of newness. So do new things bring with them feelings of fear or excitement? How often do you engage in new things, people, places, and projects? Feel that newness. Now, let's embody a feeling of the familiar, your common familiar surroundings, your belongings, friends, family, and those places you visit every week. Does the familiar feel safe to you, or does it feel old? Feel familiarity. And then again, make sure that you are not sleeping. Say to yourself, I am awake and aware. Good. And I invite you to come back to that intention that you set for yourself at the beginning of your practice. I invite you to recite this statement to yourself 3 times. Notice how it may or may not resonate in your own body. So let's repeat that intention 3 times. Here we go. Good. Ever so gradually, let's allow your breath to deepen. And as we're here, let's extend our exhale breath. And by doing that, we fill our belly big on our inhale. And then as we exhale, we draw the belly button towards the spine. It's as if we're constricting the back of the throat, or as if we're fogging a mirror, making a little sound as we breathe in and as we breathe out. So I'll snap my finger for a count of 4 as we breathe in. We will pause and then slowly exhale to a count of 5. Pause at the bottom of the breath, and again, fill the belly, breathe in. So let's start. Let's breathe in, pausing, and slowly exhale. Again, pausing, belly big, breathing in, and slowly exhale. Pausing at the bottom of the breath, and again, big belly, breathe in, pausing, and slowly belly button towards the spine. Exhale. Beautiful. As your breath begins to deepen, you allow your awareness to expand into your physical body. And as your awareness expands, maybe bring some movement into your fingers and toes, and maybe rock your head from side to side. But slowly here, settle back down. And we'll do the meditation for the blessing of loving kindness. And it goes as such. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering. May no harm come to me. May no problems come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I always meet with success. May I have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. And then we think about our family members and we start to name them off, and we'll start with our family. So, may all of my family, and then you name them, may all of my family be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. Good. We'll think about our leaders, our teachers, and we'll think about naming them. Again, may all of my teachers, and then name them, may all of my teachers be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. Now, let's think about our friends. May all of my friends, and you name them, may all of my friends be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. And now the tough one, enemies. So think about your enemies, name them. May all of my enemies be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. And lastly, may all sentient beings, seen and unseen, born and to be born, be happy, be peaceful, and be free from suffering. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they have the wisdom, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome the inevitable difficulties in life. And then let's just return to your natural breathing, starting to bring your awareness to your body. Maybe bring some movement to your fingers and toes. And again, maybe rock your head from side to side. If you're lying flat, I invite you to bend one knee and then the other with the feet on the couch or the floor. And then just take that right bent knee and drop the knee out to the side as if you were doing like a little windshield wiper movement. And then take that left leg and drop it softly towards the right leg. And in doing so, you may be noticing a low lumbar twist. Again, keep it between the easy and ouch. We're just introducing a little bit of movement. Then contract your belly button towards your spine as you take your top leg back to the center, the bottom leg back to the center. And now let's drop the left knee out to the side. And then when you're ready, drop the right knee towards the left knee. Again, noticing the sensation in the body in that low lumbar right side. Again, always keeping it between easy and ouch. Good. Let's contract that belly button towards the spine and bring that right leg back to the center, the left leg back to the center. From here, if it's available, bring a hand back behind the right knee and the left knee and invite those knees in towards your chest. And maybe a little movement from side to side. Just get a little movement in the low body. Good. And maybe come to the center. If you can, hands on the knees or back behind the thighs, and start drawing knee circles. Now take it slow. Often this feels very wonderful, just giving your back a little bit of tender, loving care. and then pausing and reversing, going in the other direction. Now, if you prefer to be still and go off into the land of slumber, please do so. But if not, this little bit of movement also awakens the body just a little bit more. And then go ahead and place one foot back down onto the floor, then the other. And maybe on your next inhale, I invite you to reach your arms up and overhead and stretch from those fingers to the toes. Maybe let out a sigh or a yawn. Again, if you wish to hug the knees into the chest, you can do so. And then I invite you to drop one leg over to one side and the other leg on top, and maybe an arm underneath the side of the head or a fist underneath the temple. Just be here a moment for a breath or two, lying on your side. And when you are ready, that hand that's in front of you, you can press into that hand and press yourself into a tall, upright position. Now, sometimes when we're laying here on our backs, our head very much aligned with our heart. When you come to a vertical position, there can be this equilibrium shift, a little bit of dizziness. So what I like to do is just drop my chin in towards my chest, and either my hands rest in my lap or in front of my heart. And I just take a few slow breaths here just to kind of get my dizziness to be a lot less. Let's do that extended exhale breath one more time. Breathe in. Slowly out. Again, get that breath, that body calm. Slowly out. And you can either keep the chin towards your heart center, holding gratitude in your heart. You can shift the hands to your heart center and bring your body as perfect as it is in for this time that you have given to yourself today. I invite you to soften your gaze. And then I invite you to notice how this Yoga Nidra, or our guided relaxation, resonates in your own body. To observe it from a place of non-harming, observe it from a place of non-judgment, or just notice what you notice or don't notice. And again, I invite you to bring your hands together at your heart and either your palms together or maybe hands stacked. And from this space around your hands and your heart, I invite you to come into a place or an idea that feels like a little something like gratitude. And then from that place or idea of gratitude, I invite you to bring to mind one more thing or person or place and have a little thought of thankfulness. So this concludes our guided relaxation. So the light in me honors and respects the light in you. So let's take the peace, the strength, and the understanding, and that little attitude of gratitude, and let's pass it on. Namaste, which that means the light in me honors the light in you.